Hey guys, um, trying to practice what I preach here. Be a little bit vulnerable. Just had a good cry. I'm moving today, and just feeling like my life's kind of a mess. Like I'm going to a much better place, a way better situation, a better part of town. Nothing wrong with the part of town I'm in right now, but it's just. But I've been living, with my roommate's an alcoholic, and he's an addict, and he's not in control, and it's not like he does anything abusive or too crazy, but I'll just wake up, the kitchen's a mess, there's like spaghetti on the floor, or like he'll forget his wallet outside, and my neighbor's texting me about it. It's just, and luckily he'll come home after I'm asleep, but the times that I do see him, he's just loser pissed and slurring his speech, and it's just so uncomfortable for me. I'm hypersensitive, so I realized for the past year I've just been living in this place of always wondering what's going to happen next. What am I going to wake up to? When's the next shoe going to drop? Never feeling comfortable in my own space, never having respite. Even in my own bed, which is a comfortable bed, I don't feel like physically comfortable. Like, why can't I get comfortable? I can't fall asleep. And it's because I'm in this space. And so a year of that, I just so depleted. My mental health has never been worse, and I I can't attribute it all to him, but a vast majority of it is. If you're not feeling safe and comfortable in your living space, I mean, how can you ever thrive? How can you ever recharge? So So yeah, so it's a happy day that I'm moving, but I guess by moving is stressful, and I know the place I'm moving to is an upgrade. It's a better situation, but I still don't know what to expect, right? My landlords live upstairs, and I'm not keen about that, but I felt like it was the best situation out of a couple places that accepted me. Um, yeah, I just felt like the better situation. So we'll see. But yeah, I just had a big cry because I kind of just feel like my life is a mess, and I'm turning 40, and like I'm moving again. I moved a year ago, and now it's happening again. And since I got back from Thailand, I guess a year, 2 years ago, year and a half ago. Yeah, year and a half ago. I've lived in like five different places. Short term, the first few, trying to find a place to live, and so it's just like, holy Christ, another one. And I just feel depleted. I haven't slept well in months, and and I'm not trying to feel sorry for myself or get sympathy here. It's just I'm in a tough spot, and I'm being honest, and it's hard. It's hard being at this age and just feeling like, oh well, I'm not anywhere I want to be in any aspect of my life, really. Except maybe my fitness. That's pretty good. I'm happy with that. Happy with the way I look generally. But that's just one aspect. Important one. It's important to be healthy, but it's hard. It's hard. It's like, oh, okay, well, I'm starting over again. I let go of acting. I put away that career. Now I'm sort of starting again, metaphorically and literally, with this new place. Where do I go from here? I have ideas of what I want to do. I'm doing this YouTube channel, I'm doing this podcast, and trying to build this brand that I think will help people and help start. I'm getting so many people text me. I'm so popular. All right, let me turn that off. I believe it'll really help the I want to say the world. Because I was on set yesterday, and a lot of young people on this show that I'm doing, And I'm just hearing the young guys talk, and they are just like misogynistic and disrespectful and like racist even. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? I thought like this is supposed to be the woke generation. What's going on? So it's like, absolute monsters like Andrew Tate, I guess, are just seeping into these guys' brains, and they're being all macho and tough and acting, you know, with this arrogance and cockiness and bravado, and it's just so douchey. And like, maybe I was like that when I was their age, my late teens, early 20s. I was definitely a lot more arrogant and a lot cockier, but I don't know, it just seems like next level. So, and it's not real, it's artificial. So if I can spread this kind of message of, hey, you don't need to be that guy, man. Like, you can let that shit go. Just be a person. Just be a likable human being. You don't need to front all the time with this kind of macho know-it-all facade. It's pretty gross. And other than the group of guys you're hanging out with right now, no one likes it. It's not appealing. It's not attractive. It's not desirable. It's not admirable in any shape or form. Sorry, it's just not. You being a cocky douche makes you a cocky douche. Period. So, but it's hard. It's hard when you are insecure, and we're all insecure, but it's hard when you I just feel like I don't so much of the time believe in myself. And there's a lot of fucking people trying to like be YouTubers and do this whole thing, and there's a shitload of podcasts out there. It's saturated. So is my word really going to get through? I think it's meaningful. I think it's powerful. I think it's important. I think it's needed, but that's not necessarily enough. So I'm just in this place of doubt and fear, I guess, and lack of belief in self. And as time goes, the videos will get slicker, and I'll learn how to do the editing, even though I suck with technology. I'll figure all this shit out, but it's just, at this time, it feels so overwhelming. And I'm taking a step back to focus on my mental health. A little bit of a mental health leave. I'm only working part-time now. Can't afford to fully stop. I wouldn't be okay with that. That'd be stressful, but working less so I can prioritize what's important and just take care of myself a little bit. But yeah, I guess that's it. That's all. I just wanted to share that. It's just hard being an adult. It really is. I think it's the hardest it's ever been. It's not getting easier. Life is just getting more and more expensive, and I don't know. I just don't remember. Like, I see these young people in their their 20s or whatever, working multiple jobs and just being bunged down. And I don't remember that when I was that age. I did have multiple jobs. I did, but it's because I wanted to make money. I don't know, maybe I guess I did need the work too. It's hard. It's hard being an adult. It's hard being human. It's hard being stuck in this and this just, we're so complex and vastly complex. It's unreal. And how it affects like our emotions and our trauma and our filters, our negative filters, our inaccurate filters, and how we see the world and we see others and we see ourselves. They affect everything so much. They affect our body. They affect how our bodies function, how our digestion functions, how we sleep, how if our back hurts. It's crazy. We really are such sensitive beings, and to me, it's banana sandwich that it's not talked about more. It's not recognized. We are so fucking sensitive. Oh, you have problems sleeping? That's probably emotional. And that's like a universal problem. I'm sure there are macho dudes out there who have problems sleeping. It's just, it's silly to me that we do not recognize this sensitivity and fragility and vulnerability of the human condition, the human state, and the human body. We're vastly fragile. We heal, which is fantastic, but we're incredibly fragile too. I stubbed my toe. Oh my God, life's over. It hurts so much. Why does it hurt so much when you stub your toe? It's ridiculous. All right, that's it. I'm done. Thanks for watching. Have a great weekend.